Welcome back to another Wayfinder video, and today I am here to discuss with you what exactly is the microtransaction looking like for Wayfinder, with it being a free-to-play game. I know there are a lot of questions around, is it fair, is it RNG, is it pay to win, is it just what playing or not, or will they even be shoving microtransactions down your throat? And today I'm here to discuss everything you need to know. And of course, before we hop into all that, I do want to give a big thank you to everybody that's supporting over on Patreon, subscribing on Twitch, or hitting the wonderful memberships below. Thank you, my dudes, and a big thank you to 1K for supporting at the Lunar Tier over on Patreon. But with that, let's get into it. Let's talk money and Wayfinder. So to start off, since this is a free-to-play game, you know we're gonna have to have some type of microtransaction in here, and this is no different. Just keep in mind here, I am of course playing this as a preview copy, so some of the stuff might change a little bit on release it coming a Tuesday or in the near future, so just keep that in mind here. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and jump into what is in the version at least. So we can go ahead and head to the shop from our main menu, and we do have a couple things to look at here, but let's go ahead and just start off by looking at our silver. So this is of course is the premium currency for Wayfinder. Of course, in this preview build that they give me 500, which is, as you can see, $5. So pretty much this is breaking down to exactly the amount of dollar. So $1 equal 100 silver, going from $4.99 all the way up to $149.99. And like any other free-to-play game, as you go, it will be getting more and more bonuses short on top. But let's go ahead and start back at the beginning now. That out of the way. So to start off, we do have our daily offers. This here will more than likely probably change. Obviously, in the preview build, it's not right now. But I imagine this is mainly going to be elite for the full 6 months. Maybe some of the more higher end cosmetic, or in the case of it right now, talking about the founder pack. So just know this part here might be a little distant on release, just because, you know, we don't have access to future things or what it will be after the day one patch on this, but we do have access to everything else. So let's go ahead and look at our net tab, which is characters. So of course in the preview build they give me everything it unlocked, so I can't exactly talk about like how much each of these characters are going to be, but don't you worry, I will be sure to be discussing this once we actually know prices. But just as a simple overview here, you can see you will be able to buy all the characters here except for the heroic, which is of course tied to the $150 battle pass. So once you start the game, you will get to pick one character, and then every other characters you're gonna have to get your hands on through, of course, farming them in the case of everyone listed here. Or you can just go ahead and buy the starting classes outright if you want. You might know that one other thing other than heroic is called Venoments and not heal, because Venomment will be tied to the battle pass, which we will talk about in a moment, or I should say reward towers as they are calling it. But just know, if you don't feel like farming, you can outright buy the characters. So next up, let's go ahead and look at the weapons. So the weapons is of course all these from stated should be farmable, but if you do want to just go ahead and grab them, you can. Just know the weapon does have that tied to them. I'm not for sure if the Pacific ones will be, or will they just be cosmetic wise. But if I go ahead and we head back and we look at our character and look at our weapon, you can go ahead and see an example here, like that one does have that to it. So just a heads up, that might be a thing. So it's one of them cases that may or may not be iffy depending on how you want to look at it, where you can just straight up buy the weapon with the possibility of having the stats on it, or once again craft them and make them through normal means. I know there's probably going to be a turn off for some people if the stats all tied to it, because the way this is seeming, that seemed to be the case. It is very unfortunate. Personally, as a free-to-play player, I will be, of course, farming all the natural. So let me know in the comment below how exactly you are feeling to be able to just buy weapon outright. As you can see, and not every weapon, because there are more weapons that you will just get through farming and collecting that is not buyable as of now. But let me know below how you feel about that one. We do have that to attend to. I really was hoping I would be able to see prices heal, but as you can see, sadly, we can't. I get more information to come on that in the near future, but nonetheless, that is the only other thing you can buy. So, as you can see, pretty straightforward. No RNG, no loot boxes, nothing of that sort, at least from what we can see in the preview. So, there is one other thing we can go ahead and spend our in-game currency on, which is, of course, our reward tower. So the tower itself is the version of a battle pass that, of course, as you can see here, we got some cosmetic we can unlock, we got some emotes, we got us, I believe, some house item, which I believe is what this is for, and of course some like loading screen and a few things we can unlock. And of course, there is more than just that, because you can see here, right here is another weapon that we can unlock in the battle pass. And of course, we can go ahead and preview it as well to get a look at what it looked like. This is indeed a skin, so that is at least something. The timing not that tied to it, but nonetheless, as you work your way through this, of course, you will get up. As you can see, you can skip up and go farther down. But nonetheless, the thing is about this, and when it comes to real money, we can go ahead and click on Get Key, and you can see a key to unlock the net teal on the Battle Pass or Tower will be $1.50. So this is something that you can spend your money on, such as if you just want to skip through unlocking more stuff from the Battle Pass and without having to grind for it, you can do that. And you can spend your money on that as well. So that there is obviously given for when it comes to the types of games or any games with Battle Pass that you can skip stuff if you are willing to pay for it. And of course, the last thing you can spend money on right now, at least at release for the roughly the first 6 months, is of course having to buy into the game by buying a founder pack, and it does start out at $19.99, $49.99, $89.99, and then of course $150, which does have the heroic character tied to it. But with that being said, that right there at launch, everything you can spend your money on inside of Wayfinder. And hopefully you have found this video helpful. If so, make sure to do the thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the bells, and let me know below, honestly, what is your opinion of this? It is a little bit of a letdown that it does look like we are going to be able to buy weapon outright. The character stuff, I don't mind so much because of, well, you can just unlock that as well as pick them starting out. And of course, for all you that are wondering about Venomous, that character will of course be tied to the battle pass that you can go ahead and either farm, or you can of course buy one of the battle passes to get a handful of item needed, or you can buy the higher tier as well. That will just pretty much give you everything you need for but that is tied to actually spending money if you want to buy the free, the pay, and the premium battle pass. But at the time of this video, we do not know how much the battle passes are going to be, but we do know if you buy one of the founder pack, and depending on what tier you buy, you will get your hands on each variant. So I get more information to come on that as well. But like I said, this is more of just an oversight of what in the store elite right now in the preview build, and a good idea of what will be coming on Tuesday on release date. But nonetheless, that's going to go ahead and do it for me for Wayfinder. And of course, I will be back with any more Wayfinder video here soon. As well as, of course, if you're watching this around the time it comes out, I am more than likely live right now with Wayfinder over on twitch.tv/TroyMaconn. Come over, say hi, and let's get hyped together for the brand new MMO. And for now, that's gonna do it for me though, and I will see you in the comments.